Hi everyone, it's Cain here. Welcome to my video. So I get a lot of YouTube recommendations on van builds, truck builds, and that sort. And in this video, I'm just going to be talking about it. Now I see people spend thousands of dollars on these builds or put a lot of hard work into it, the woodworkings in the van or in the truck, making things complicated. And I'm here to tell you, keep it simple. If you're going to be living in the vehicle, living the nomad life overall, in the van, truck, car, keep it simple. I see people buy solar, the roof racks, and they put solar on top along with a huge ass battery. Little storage cubbies that they really don't need. They get a cargo storage bin to put where you put the hitch. It's just crap. People who don't get rid of their stuff and have a mental illness and they can't depart from their stuff. I understand, I empathize with it because it was hard for me to get rid of my stuff. But in the end, got rid of it and I feel great. Keep it simple. Remember, the reason why you're living in a vehicle or the nomad life is simplicity. And to enjoy the quality of life, your quality of life. I see people put all these woodworkings into it. That just weight on the truck or in the vehicle, on the van, whatever. A lot of weight. It's not that much weight compared to a truck camper or a pool camper, but, some people enjoy it. To each his own. Do you. But in my opinion, it's just a waste of time. You're just making less space in the little space that you have. You know what I mean? You have little space to start with, and with all that crap, the woodworkings and crap, you're just making less space for you. You want open space. You want to spread out. You want, maybe you want company. Space to breathe. The number one most important thing that I've realized when you're living a nomad life, living in a vehicle, is empty space is your best friend. Because it's very easy to buy stuff and fill it and just pack it with a bunch of crap. Trust me, I fall into that trap. Not too much, but I kind of learned the hard way. I didn't overdo it, but to where, I grasped my, hey Moonpie, I grasped my teachings and went to my roots and I found balance. And Moonpie, what do you want? I'm trying to make a video here. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple, keep it balanced. And, they kind of get me angry. They spread misinformation. So people who try to do this lifestyle, to save as much money as they can, live extravagant, live fun, they make them learn the hard way. They make them just buy all this crap at first. And they regret it because they wasted a bunch of money. Let me tell you guys something. You don't need much. A bed, maybe, or you could buy that spongy material. I forgot what it's called, from Lowe's or Walmart. A bed. I make videos on things you need living in the vehicle. There's not much you need, guys. A power pack for a fan, maybe. And go watch my other videos. I have many videos if you guys are interested. Keep it simple, guys. Stop with all these builds and crap. Keep it simple. And trust me, you'll thank me. Keep your little necessities that you do need. But if you don't use it in a week, get rid of it. Now, that's overall my message. I'm subscribed to a lot of these channels. I'm one of the first channels to to have a build out, well, not a build out, but like to be living in a truck. It was me. I'm like the only one with the Lear 122 topper to be doing this. Me, Mav, the homeless firefighter, and I can name a couple others. There's small channels, but the two biggest ones are Mav and the homeless firefighter. Are the only ones that do it in the truck topper. There are many others now. They caught on and they're starting to. It's kind of a trend now. People are starting doing it, and in my opinion, they're doing it wrong. They put too much money into that thing to where they're paranoid to park the damn truck, and they're paranoid people might steal shit, for me, I'm not paranoid whatsoever. I'll park wherever. The only expensive thing I own in that truck is probably that fridge, my fridge, and the Yeti cooler. That's about it. And the battery. Other than that, everything else I could replace easily. And that's a great feeling, guys. Really is. Knowing you could throw it out and get something new. Like your pair of shoes. Your shoes are going away, toss them in a can, get a new pair. Many people have sentimental value and they're afraid to get rid of their stuff. It's an illness. Man, it's a beautiful day here. All right, guys, that's my message. Don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Yeah, it's cool. I admit it's very cool. All these little gadgets and gizmos. If you're just doing it for YouTube or doing it for camping, but if you're going to be living in that thing, this is what my video is about. Living in the. One of my main subjects on my channel is living in the truck. If you're going to be living in that thing, keep it simple. I'm pretty much anti-gadget. I really am. If I had to start over, I probably wouldn't have that fridge. I would probably just have the Yeti cooler. The fridge is cool and all, but it takes too much power from my battery, and I usually use my battery for fans or a heated blanket or charging my devices. But the fridge that I have currently is just to store some food. I mean, if I really needed to use it, I could use it, but it'll only last like 2 days or a day. My Yeti little battery would make it last only a day or two. This goes with everything in life we do, guys. Living in the house, keep it simple. RV, a vehicle. Yeah, like I said, two of my favorite channels, Mav and the homeless firefighter, they relatively keep it simple. I mean, Mav has a lot of gadgets and gizmos, but overall he keeps it pretty simple. A mattress in there and pull-out drawers. That's cool. I'm not the one for pull-out drawers. It takes away space. I like to keep my space. I have reasons too. But to each his own. I understand it. He's making a living off his YouTube channel. I respect that, and that's awesome. As for the homeless firefighter, he's the one who probably inspired me to do it the most. As I said in my previous video, I was gonna get a truck camper. I'm so glad I didn't. That's weight on the truck, more gas. I love driving places. One of the main reasons why I wanted to live in a vehicle was because mobility-wise, I could go places, I could do things. And to be outside. I love to be outside. I mean, yeah, it sucks in the winter, but the great outdoors, it's brings a special feeling within you that makes you feel great and makes you feel alive. His setup and the truck topper really inspired me. I pretty much made it better. The Lear 122 topper is the way to go, guys. That's the best topper you could possibly get for your buck. Great height, cheap, $1,000, $2,000, or get a used one. You got windows. You could keep your tailgate. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple, guys. Um, do what you want overall. But this channel is about living in a vehicle and helping people, giving you guys some tips to live the best life you possibly can. Because a lot of people fall into this trap. I know they're starting to fall into this trap of the van life. You know, they buy an expensive Mercedes cargo. What do they call those things? Sprinter. Yeah, those Sprinter vans. You know, those very high vans, kind of like those Amazon vans. They put solar on top. They're paying $70,000 for the vehicle plus insurance. A lot of people are very snooty and they like to have the top-notch things, and then they get it and they realize they sold their soul and they're stuck. And I empathize with it because I was going to do it. I kind of did it in the medium range. I didn't get a too expensive truck, but not a too old truck. I got like in the middle. I love my vehicle. No complaints. Don't get trapped, guys. I know a lot of you who are had enough and want to give this lifestyle a try. You know, you want to get a nice van. You want to do it with your dog. You want to get this whole fancy setup so you feel like you're in an apartment, in a snooty apartment, in your vehicle. I understand that, but you're going to want to keep it simple because it's going to end up being a mess. And you're going to get trapped and you're going to probably go back to living in an apartment or living in a house in a shared apartment, which is the worst thing. What else can I say? I'm about to have some lunch right now. I think that's all I got, guys. Yeah, there's this guy on YouTube who inspired me to make this video. He talks really feminine, but he does what Mav does. You know, a lot of people there's like 2 channels that I'm subscribed to who I know who do what Mav do, and their channel's growing even faster than mine. I respect that, but man, they're just spreading information on people who want to try this lifestyle. You know, and just make it complicated. I mean, to each his own. Everyone has a different philosophy, and they want to do that. You know, they probably have a huge house, and they want to get away from the wife and start a new little project, and it's interesting to them. But this channel is not about that. This channel is about living your best life and being a minimalist, living simplistic, and a humble, compassionate life. Yeah, these are channels who just do it for side hustle, camping, that sort. I don't get why. It's kind of, I mean, I could see why too, but I don't know. To each his own. Not hating on them. I'm just giving you guys my opinion on what I think of them, what I think of it, on people who overdo their setup. You see, the reason why I like Mav's channel is he pretty much lives in this vehicle. He gets paid. He's pretty much working mobile. And that's pretty much a fantastic thing. And he's living in his vehicle. He has a nice vehicle. He's doing a thing. He's not just a guy who has a house and goes camping on the side. You know, that's not inspiring to me. I don't want to do that. You know, some people like that. I can see why people are subscribed to these channels because they get some tips all in all, but this channel is not about that. As for me now, I'm not living in the vehicle as of now. I'm taking care of this mansion. Not gonna lie though, there's a feeling when you're living in a vehicle. There's a special feeling of just getting close to nature and waking up early. It's one reason why I kind of like living in a vehicle is you wake up early. It forces you to wake up early and go to sleep early, because when the sun goes down, you know, you're in the topper. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that bell, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you.